Queen Saliha of Brunei is an enigma, a figure cloaked in both reverence and mystery. She is a woman of immense privilege and power, living in the lap of luxury within the opulent walls of the Brunei palace. Yet, despite her high status, she remains shrouded in mystery, her true self hidden from the public eye. The world knows little about her private life. She rarely gives interviews, and her public appearances are infrequent, adding to her enigmatic aura. Yet her quiet presence has held a powerful place in Brunei for over 5 decades, influencing the nation in subtle yet profound ways. Born Pengiran Anak Saliha, she was destined for greatness from the start, her path laid out by her noble lineage. Her journey would take her from the gilded palaces of Brunei to the international stage, where she would represent her country with grace and dignity. Queen Saliha's story is one of duty and devotion, a life dedicated to her people and her nation. It is a story woven into the fabric of Brunei's history, a narrative that has shaped the nation's identity. To understand her is to understand the heart of the Brunei monarchy, a monarchy that stands as a symbol of tradition and continuity. She is the woman behind the Sultan, a steadfast figure in a world of shifting sands, providing unwavering support and strength. Her story is a glimpse into a world hidden from most, a world where duty and tradition reign supreme. It is a world of unimaginable luxury and complex family dynamics, where every action is steeped in history and significance. Pengiran Anak Saliha was born into the royal family of Brunei, a lineage steeped in history and tradition. She was raised with privilege, surrounded by the opulence of the palace, but her upbringing was also steeped in tradition. Education was paramount, and she was taught the values and customs of her heritage. From a young age, she excelled in her studies, demonstrating a keen intellect and a thirst for knowledge. Her education was not just about academics, it was about understanding her future role. While details of her childhood remain private, it's clear she was groomed for a life of responsibility and leadership. Her family ensured she was well prepared for the duties that lay ahead. As a young princess, Saliha would have been exposed to the complexities of royal life, observing the intricate workings of the court and the various ceremonies that were a part of her daily life. She would have witnessed the workings of the court firsthand, understanding the expectations placed upon her and the importance of her role within the royal family. Foreign languages were likely part of her education, as were the arts and cultural pursuits. She would have learned to play musical instruments, engage in traditional arts, and appreciate the cultural heritage of Brunei. Saliha's early life provided a strong foundation for the role she would eventually play. Her upbringing was a blend of privilege, education, and preparation for her future responsibilities. She would need to be intelligent, graceful, and above all, discreet. These qualities were essential for her to navigate the complexities of royal life and fulfill her duties with poise and dignity. In 1965, Brunei was abuzz with excitement. The young Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, just 19 years old, was to be married. His bride was his cousin, the beautiful and intelligent Pengiran Anak Saliha. Their union was not just a love match, but a strategic alliance that strengthened the royal lineage. The wedding was a lavish affair, a spectacle of traditional Brunei culture and modern extravagance. Guests arrived from all corners of the globe, eager to witness the union of two powerful families. Saliha, just 17 years old, became Her Royal Highness Princess Saliha. She was now the wife of the Sultan, embarking on a life that promised both immense privilege and enormous responsibility. With her marriage to Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, Saliha's life changed irrevocably. She was no longer just a princess. She was the Raja Isteri, the queen consort of Brunei. Her role was multifaceted. She was expected to support her husband, raise their children, and serve as a symbol of the nation. Queen Saliha embraced her duties with grace and dignity. She became a patron of numerous charities and organizations, focusing her efforts on issues related to women, children, and education. Her quiet demeanor belied a sharp mind and a deep commitment to her people. The queen consort understood the importance of her position. She used her platform to advocate for progress and to shine a light on important causes within Brunei. Section 5. The Sultan's Other Wives. The Sultan's absolute rule extended beyond the political sphere. His personal life, too, was governed by tradition and Islamic law. Polygamy was permissible, and Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah had other wives. Each wife held a different rank and status within the royal household. Queen Saliha, however, remained the first and most prominent wife. Her position as Raja Isteri was never in question. She navigated the complexities of the royal household with grace and discretion. Publicly, she never showed any sign of discord. Her composure and unwavering support for her husband solidified her position as the respected matriarch of the royal family. Section 6. Navigating Royal Complexities. Life within the Brunei royal court was undoubtedly complex. Queen Saliha had to balance her personal life with her public duties. She raised a large family with the Sultan, 6 children in total. All the while she navigated the intricacies of court life, managing relationships and upholding traditions. Despite the challenges, Queen Saliha remained a pillar of strength and stability. She was a constant presence by the Sultan's side, a trusted advisor and confidant. Her ability to navigate the often turbulent waters of royal life with grace and composure earned her the respect of the Bruneian people. She became a symbol of unity and tradition, a reassuring figure in a rapidly changing world. Section 7. A Queen's Passions. Behind the scenes, Queen Saliha nurtured her own interests. She was known for her love of badminton, a sport she played with enthusiasm. Her passion extended beyond playing. She became a patron of the Brunei Badminton Association, demonstrating her commitment to promoting sports within the country. The Queen's love for badminton offered a glimpse into her personal life, a world away from the formality of royal engagements. It showcased a woman who, despite her position, enjoyed simple pleasures. This passion for badminton made her more relatable to the people of Brunei, humanizing the royal figure and fostering a sense of connection. Section 8. Treasures of the Palace. Queen Saliha's life was one of extraordinary luxury. She resided in the Istana Nurul Iman, the largest residential palace in the world. Her wardrobe was a testament to her status, filled with exquisite fabrics, intricate designs, and dazzling jewels. Her jewelry collection was legendary. Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and sapphires adorned her necklaces, earrings, and tiaras. Each piece was a work of art, reflecting the craftsmanship of master jewelers from around the world. These jewels were not merely decorative, they were symbols of power and prestige, passed down through generations of the Brunei royal family. Section 9. The Istana Nurul Iman, a golden sanctuary. The Istana Nurul Iman was more than just a home. It was a symbol of Brunei's immense wealth and the Sultan's absolute rule. This grand palace, with its golden domes gleaming under the sun, stood as a testament to the nation's prosperity. The palace boasted over 1,700 rooms, each more opulent than the last, gilded domes that seemed to touch the sky, and sprawling gardens that stretched as far as the eye could see. These gardens were adorned with intricate fountains and sculptures, creating a serene yet majestic atmosphere. It was a world unto itself, a place of both grandeur and isolation. The grand hallways echoed with the footsteps of royalty, yet there was a sense of solitude within its vast expanse. The palace was a sanctuary, but also a gilded cage. Within its walls, Queen Saliha hosted dignitaries, foreign leaders, and royalty from around the globe. These meetings were not just formalities, they were grand events that showcased Brunei's hospitality and the Sultanate's influence on the world stage. State banquets were held in opulent dining halls, their tables laden with delicacies from around the world. The dining halls themselves were masterpieces of design, with lavish decorations that spoke of the palace's grandeur. Every detail, from the silverware to the flower arrangements, reflected the palace's extravagance. The ornate silverware, polished to perfection, and the luxurious flower arrangements, meticulously crafted, added to the overall splendor. The Istana Nurul Iman was a testament to Brunei's oil wealth, a gilded cage that showcased both the allure and the isolation of absolute power. At night, the palace illuminated the skyline, a beacon of wealth and a symbol of the Sultan's reign. It was a place where opulence met solitude, a golden sanctuary in every sense of the word. Section 10. Legacy of Grace and Discretion. Queen Saliha's legacy is one of grace, dignity, and unwavering discretion. She has remained a steadfast presence beside her husband for over 5 decades, weathering personal and political storms with composure. Her dedication to her family and her country is undeniable. While the inner workings of her life remain largely private, her impact on Brunei is undeniable. She has used her platform to champion causes close to her heart, particularly those related to women and children. Her quiet philanthropy and her commitment to education have left an indelible mark on the nation. Section 11. The Enduring Enigma. Queen Saliha remains an enigmatic figure, a queen shrouded in mystery. Despite her public role and her life of extraordinary privilege, she has managed to keep much of her life private. We see glimpses of her passions, her dedication to her family, and her commitment to Brunei. In a world obsessed with celebrity and overexposure, Queen Saliha's discretion is almost defiant. She reminds us that some lives, even those lived on the world stage, are meant to be lived with a certain degree of privacy. And perhaps, in this age of information overload, there is something truly remarkable about a woman who chooses to remain an enigma.